Budz, a J&J production.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go ahead and get started. We'll get an official announcement in here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fat Budz. We hope you're coming back to join us if it's your first time. Again, welcome. We have a very special guest on today. This guy I actually went and saw he was actually my very first live comedy show I ever went and saw. He doesn't know that. But
I did not know that.
Yeah, I went and saw him at the Brick Room Comedy Club in Noblesville.
No shit.
Literally right before I even thought about doing open mics and stuff. I went and saw him because somebody told me I should go see a live show first before I did an open mic.
Oh yeah.
So I did, and it was this guy. He was the headliner. And
yeah, you were like, if this guy's headlining, can't be that hard.
Right. I mean, that was the first thought that went through my head. I was like, I got this. I'm gonna be the next fucking Joe Rogan if this guy can do it, you know.
What if I just got angry and well, that's too far, and I just leave the podcast?
I'd be mad at myself because you're way fucking better than I am. I'm not even close, man. I still repeat myself way too much, and I have
baby.
Yeah, I have way further to go before I reach your level. But anyway, this guy's all over the place now. He's popping off. He's traveling for comedy.
Oh yeah, the dream.
Yeah, this Thursday he's headlining at the Helium Comedy Club at 8 p.m. And then he'll be at the Fort Wayne Comedy Club on the 27th.
Traveling.
Well, then he'll be out of town for the first couple weeks in November, right? Right?
Yeah. 28th, I'm at Fort Wayne.
28th. Sorry, 28th.
Yeah.
He's at the Fort Wayne Comedy Club.
My ravenous fan base. I'd hate for them to swarm him on an off day.
Yeah. You're like, this is Little Orphan Annie, damn it.
Yeah, I'm in like Seattle and Wenatchee and Enumclaw and other places that don't sound like they're real up in Washington.
Yeah, all these places sound like a good tripping spot.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, that's the first week of November. And the other week of it is driving there and back.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Oh, you're gonna drive it, huh? You're not gonna try to fly out there or anything like that?
Yeah, we were trying to loop gigs together because like that's where I'm at in comedy. It was really funny. I was talking to a headliner, and they got really popular on Instagram. Like, and they're very funny. So I'm not saying like that. They got really popular on Instagram. So they only know headlining shows for good money. And I had a big bag of merch that I brought in, and the lady was like, "Oh, hey, what do you do with that bag of merch? Like, what do you do when you fly?" And I was like, "Well, nobody books me far away enough that I have to fly." So
yeah. Cross that road when we get there, right?
Yeah,
it'd be like, book me and let me find out.
Yeah, like I'll bring more merch. I don't know.
We'll just limit it to like 10 shirts.
Yeah. How do you bring your merch over? Well, I wear it all. You know, small sizes first, then I go bigger and bigger until I get to the hoodies. And that's when it gets difficult, you know?
Oh, no, I've been doing it large to small. That's a good idea. I should switch that around.
Yeah. I figured that's why I threw it out there.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Just out here saving people's money.
Man, we always ask every time we get a guest on, especially a comedian like yourself, we want to know kind of like what got you into comedy in the first place. Why are you where you're at today? You know,
two reasons. I love attention. I have a twin brother who was the hot twin, and he played football and then he started doing tattoos. So he's always been cooler than me.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was like more into theater and nerd, like D&D stuff. And I remember listening to like old comedy albums my dad had. Like I know it's not. I was 12 and I didn't know at the time, but Bill Cosby record was the first like comedy I listened to. But I just remember he's making a whole room full of people happy, and I was like, I want to do that.
Well, yeah, I still listen to R. Kelly, so no pressure there.
It's a bop, you know. And then I just watched a ton of Comedy Central growing up. So like I love Dave Attell. Like it's been super cool that I've got to meet him. Like Kyle Kinane's he's my like favorite comic. Like anything that comes out with him, I'd like to watch it. And so it's been really cool like getting to meet these people as I've got to continue to do comedy.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. I don't even know what I'd probably freeze if I ever met Dave Attell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I'm awkward as hell.
Yeah, no, I 100%. I am that way too. Like I'll freeze up. Like I like when we go to these open mics. I know nobody's like crazy famous, but like I get terrified to go walk up to people.
Oh, I space out. I
Yeah.
just complete dark mode and I don't even remember it.
Yeah, so like I couldn't imagine actually eating like somebody crazy famous. And
Nah, you learn that they're just people. I don't know. I still get real weird. Like I still just like, hi, I'm a big fan, and I shake their hand, and then I go, thank you, and then I leave. It's,
have to come back 20 minutes later. So that was weird, right? I wasn't the only one.
yeah.
Oh shoot.
Also, be a little drunk all the time. That's my recommendation
Yeah.
for
They
doing
call that
comedy or beating people.
If you're drunk all the time or a little drunk all the time, is that a problem?
Not for me.
Does it get tricky, does it get
Works.
tricky with the trips? When you're driving, you're like, man, I probably shouldn't have drank that last Michelob.
I only have 2 DUIs. It's not that big of an issue. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, I can get 3. They give you 3. You know.
It's the 3-strike rule. You know what they say. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. Well, then you'll be biking to the airport to take your flight to do comedy, if you get caught again.
No, you
That's
can
just
get
that's cardio. I'll have great legs. Like I see no downsides.
Yeah, you hear that, everybody? DUIs for everybody. It's great for your health. Try to
I
get
can own. I can get a Vespa. Feel like I'm from France. It's
That's what I was
pretty
about to
cool.
say. If you grew up in a small enough town like me, you know that mopeds are called DUI sickles.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
That's why you got to get a Vespa because, who's not owning a Vespa? The DUI guy,
Well, I mean, he's, if you got a DUI, you probably own like a moped from 1998.
Oh, yeah.
No
Terrible
bump.
on gas.
Yeah,
See,
no fenders.
what I would do is I'd get one of those mini bikes that you used to see at the county fair.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
That way, they're not like, oh, that guy's not a drunk. He's a performer. He's in the circus.
He's
Oh.
just always on the clock. He can do a wheelie at any time. You never know.
Well, if you get a little red hat, you can just say you're with the Shriners when people ask, be like, hey, I'm just training for my day job here.
Yeah, they'll be like, they have young ones.
Yeah. It's not all white guys with big ass mustaches. This is fucking crazy.
Oh shoot! Could you I went to a fair one time. They had that ball of death. You guys ever actually see that in real
I've
life?
never seen it.
It's pretty.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's wild. I
What
mean,
fair have you guys been to?
just the Shelby County Fair.
That was at Shelby County?
Yeah,
I'm from here.
I know you are.
Huh. I didn't really go to fair. Fair people wasn't my thing.
Yeah, no, they were. Dude, you were so white trash. Don't even try to say the fair wasn't your thing. This guy.
It wasn't. I didn't go a bunch. I think I've been to the fair like 5 or 6 times. I'm not
That's
sure.
a good amount.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's once every 6 years. I mean, that's at least going that you made it.
I know I've been to Shelby County 3 times, and I know I went to Marion County and Franklin.
So you made
So
it
Johnson County.
So okay, so I'll say this now:
No.
the Marion County Fair is way worse than Shelby
Yeah,
County
it is.
Fair.
There's always a shooting. You can, leave by 5. That's the rule I have.
Yeah. I like how you're like, I haven't been to many. I've only been to 6, and I've traveled extensively to do it. Like,
I mean, we only made a plan. Like we talked about this for weeks every time.
We're
but,
going on Friday.
Yeah, but I mean, I've never been to fairs that much.
Well, I guess that is
Dude,
a lot of times,
I used to go to the county fair all the time back in Illinois, where I'm from, all the time. Like, I would get yelled at for shaking. You know the machines you put the coins in to try to knock money down. I would shake it, and they would yell at me every year.
They're like, don't shake. I know the frustration and the want to there is just so large. If you've ever played that coin slot game,
That's dinner.
yeah.
I mean,
You can knock off a roll of quarters, $10.
yeah, I mean that's a corn dog and a lemon shake up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like for
Not now, inflation.
yeah, fuck the fucking economy. Don't even get me going.
Yeah. Government.
Yeah. Are they even real?
Thanks, Mitch McConnell.
Is the government even real? I heard they're all silicone AI robots and shit.
I heard birds aren't real. Dude, I love conspiracy theories. Like I love cryptozoology conspiracy theories. And it's weird being alive long enough to see, because there's a theory that birds aren't real, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys heard that?
Oh,
Yeah.
seen
It used to
everywhere.
be it was just a meme on the internet like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now there are people that legitimately think birds are not real.
Sometimes I'll be questioning it, You see them out here just doing weird shit, like just halted in midair.
I know.
I've been attacked by enough geese to know that geese are real.
Yeah, I've been attacked once. We'll talk about this. This is it. Yeah. How did you get multiple? Why did you go back?
I used to live. Why did I go back? Because I lived.
You live for the punishment, damn it.
I'm a thrill seeker, baby.
He goes quack.
I just want to grab their little neck and use them like a nunchuck. No, I used to live in an apartment.
Terrorists.
They really are. But I used to live in an apartment that had a lake kind of near it, and like they'd have eggs. They'd lay their eggs near my. There was one year they had it like pretty close to my front door, so I was in constant terror for a year. It's why we moved.
So running outside every morning, just kicking instantly, just knowing that they're coming at you.
Yeah. I just got attacked trying to do my damn job. I told you the story.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is nuts, Tyson. So I did electrical work, and we were unloading an aerial lift one day at a factory over there in Shelbyville, and so my buddy's taking this lift off the trailer. I'm running over to the truck across the way. You know, there's geese out there. It's a big field out in the industrial park. And I go to the truck, and then I go to get out of the truck, and I shut the door, and there's a goose looking at me. And my buddy goes, "Don't run." And I was like, I'm gonna run. So I ran. I started running. Just imagine, and I was a little bit fatter then, so 340, you know, and just running from a goose, and I can just feel the wings right behind me. You know, I'm fucking running, and I'm screaming.
Fast and mean.
Yeah, I thought I was screaming like low, like "Help me, help me!" No, my buddy was like, "You scream like a girl." I was like, you know, so I was running, and I swing my hard hat. I'm like, I'm not gonna outrun this thing, you know. So I swing my hard hat. In the process, trip myself up while mollywopping this goose. We both hit the ground looking at each other, and then my friend decides to come over and shoot the goose away. I was like, now, wait, he finished his task and then helped me. That's exactly what happened there.
Yeah,
that's how I know you guys were like friends.
Yeah, we're best friends. He was my best man at my wedding.
Yeah,
this is the truth. And this dude, and then this goose chased me down later that day when I had to go out and get parts. Corner of the building. I look, nothing. I come out, nothing. I get what I need. I'm walking back. 4 inches off the fucking ground coming at my ass.
I mean, at that point, that's probably not even like your biggest problem. At 340 pounds, you're like, if I have to fucking run again, that's the issue, you know? And the fact that you think you're running, it's more of like a slow jog at best. But
yeah, and you know, it looks god awful. Hit the chin, just.
Maybe the goose was just like, I'm gonna help him out. He needs to go for a run.
He needs to get his steps in today.
This is for your health, Jake.
Yeah.
We're doing this for you. Fucking me up.
I love how they will just stare at you in the eyes too. Like they'll look at your soul.
They know what they're up to.
Yeah.
They're vicious.
Yeah, geese are.
I wish I was as confident or sure of myself as a goose.
Right, right.
Half that confidence.
Yeah.
Who knows where I'd be?
I mean, tell me if I'm wrong for this, but sometimes I like the geese that like you can tell got into a fight with another goose or accidentally hit by a car on purpose, whatever you want to say.
Accidentally, I hate for them.
But yeah, they have that little limp, and you're like, damn, that's like a gangster goose, you know?
Yeah, I call it the Steve just because my boss has got a limp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'd be limping because he got his leg caught in a grain auger.
Jeez.
Yeah, fucked him up.
Yeah, that's rough.
Is he limping because he's missing a leg? Is that why he's limping?
Oh no, he still got the leg.
So
it's just
16.
He's just goofed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just missing 3 toes. Got the whole leg still.
Yeah, big toe only.
No other toes.
That's all you need. That's the balance of left and right.
Yeah, that's all you need. It's I mean,
I've never asked if he has all his toes. I assume so. He's never said different.
Yeah, I wonder what would make him limp then. Just
pain.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, his ankle is full of grain. That's why.
Yeah, a couple corn kernels in there.
Yeah, no shit. That would be rough. I couldn't be a farmer.
Dude, Pioneer would be suing him because there's corn in his ankle. That's under my karma.
That's true. Like it's in your genetics, so we're actually going to need that as well.
Use your blood twice a month. We're gonna see what little God inside you is cooking up.
Yeah, I grew up on a farm, so I know how tough farmers are. It's wild.
Oh yeah, it's a rough life. People think it's all just waking up and seeing the horse run in the field and all that good shit. No, it's a whole job.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Like I work 4 months a year. I was like, but they work harder than I work in 10 years.
Yeah. Did you have like chores and stuff on the farm, or you did you have to do anything specific every morning?
So I worked. My uncle owned the farm, so I'd moonlight for him, like during summers and after school and stuff. So luckily, I didn't have it as bad as his kids, who did have to like get up. But he also had like a pretty for independent. It was a reasonably sized farm for an independent farmer, so it's not like he had the big bucket he had to carry out. Like he had automated
Right.
feeders and whatnot. But man, it was still like a lot of labor, like loaded. It was wild because like I love animals. I'm a big animal guy. So work on the farm
They bite
sometime.
you.
What was that?
I said until they bite you. That shit hurts.
Yeah, I still like them. I had a pig eat the tip of my rubber boot off my foot one time. Like it did it. It was just like right through it. And I was like, oh my God. But yeah, dude, he was unloading piglets, just throwing them, just getting them just into the pen. And I was like, be nice.
You're hurting them. It's sad.
Yeah. Have you seen how they kill a baby pig?
Yeah.
No,
You've never. Do you want to know how that goes?
not at all. I'm a soft boy.
Yeah, it's sad. I had to do it on a bucket. I worked over a summer job. Yeah, this guy, we had six sick piglets. There you go.
And he made 10-year-olds just whack them.
No, we weren't 10. We were a little older than that, but yeah, it wasn't a good time.
10-year-old's not strong enough to kill him, just to wound him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to give
You
him.
got to get a 12-year-old.
You're
Yeah.
telling me this guy's not. He wasn't a big 10-year-old.
Oh, I was definitely big.
Something tells me he played varsity in the 9th grade.
I've never been small my entire life.
Yeah.
Never.
See, I could have played varsity if we would have had football, but like we had like skinny people sports like baseball and tennis.
No.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. I ain't
You're
getting
from
back.
Indiana and didn't have football?
Their school did. My school did. He went to like a rivaling school in our county. That's all that good small town shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's like East meets West then, huh? You guys finally made amends?
Yeah, pretty much. But they just don't have a football team, so they were a bunch
They
of.
do now.
Well, no, they don't. Okay, we're not going to get into that. We have a guest on. We're not going to go there.
They have an 8-man team, so it's not really a team.
Yeah, like you call that a team? Okay, all right. So there's not enough people to play.
Right.
So
Exactly.
yeah, that's not it. That's not a team.
Right.
That's not to be semantics, but it's not.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not worried about it. I lose every week playing fantasy football, so that tells you my knowledge.
Yeah. They but we went to a small town school. It was pretty sad. My school had to loan their school paper one year. If that tells you anything. They were pretty far behind. Yeah, you had to loan them paper one time for one semester. What do you know? We had a whole fundraiser for it, man. I'm not even kidding you. Like we had to go go to Walmart and buy like fucking notebooks and stuff for them. It was great.
Oh, that's crazy. That's wild. I also went to a small town school. Like we consolidated, but at one point there was 20 people in my graduating class.
No shit.
Like it was small.
That is.
Yeah, but we had paper though.
So we had a good enough mom group. We could afford peanut butter and jellies and stuff,
Yeah, you did a bake sale, get some paper going. Yeah.
Yeah, not Jake's school. Jake's school, even the cakewalk wasn't paying for their funding. Like I don't know,
Hey.
they had too many corn-fed kids over there. I guess I don't know. If you
Yeah, they're like, we have cake at home. Why are we?
yeah, if you saw Jake, you would understand why their cafeteria was struggling to keep food on the plate. You know what I mean?
My plates were just fine.
He was always getting double portions.
Yeah, no child left behind or without an empty plate.
They were like, I just
Dude.
want 2 breadsticks, damn it. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just getting worried.
Make a payment too.
Oh, okay. Zoom was going to shut us down, and it was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, Zoom hates free speech.
Yeah.
No, I was like, Zoom has been upgraded. I was it's nice.
Nice.
Well, I forgot I got a new card.
Jake was trying to get us. We were just trying to hurry up and get it done in 30 minutes, for the free 30 minutes. But now, nope, can't do that.
Sit back and relax.
Oh, shoot. Man. Let's see. Man, I still have your dad water card. You tell people like I'm a dad, and I agree. I drink a lot of beer. Yeah. And that's what it is.
So I've been my album was called Dad Water, and I have a bunch of Dad Water koozies, and I found out there's a whole company They made mom water. Now they've also made dad water.
Okay.
My album came out before then, so I reached out just to be like, hey, you guys want to work together? Huh? And they did not respond.
Damn. They're like, no, not at all.
I was like, I'll take free booze. I'll do it. I'll do you a commercial.
You should have
But,
trademarked it and made some money.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. That's smart people business. I like being creative and forward.
We understand that. Jake got our shit trademarked somehow or another. I think he like slid somebody a few dollars under the table and got it done kind of quick.
That's like copyright. I know if you're copyrighting an item is like 10 grand.
Yeah.
I don't know about or trade. I don't know what trademarking is. How much is trademarking stuff?
How much is trademarking stuff?
I don't know how much it costs regular people.
Well, we're just going to say we may or may not have committed a white collar fraud.
No,
We
Oh,
don't.
hell yeah.
my mother-in-law sponsored the podcast and took care of it.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how much it costs because she's a trademark lawyer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
so you might get with Jake after this. We might be able to get you some money here, man.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Shout
start
out.
trademarking everything and that's just suing people.
There you go.
Yeah. Shout out Amy Rollins.
That's the good American.
Right.
That's the American dream, isn't it? Just suing people and getting rich. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's my American dream.
Yeah.
That's
mine's
why I
not
walk in
too
front of a lot of buses.
There you go. That's a good way
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, I slow down in four-way intersections just so somebody nudges me.
Yeah, nothing.
I've never had more neck pain since right now.
Yeah, I believe that.
Uh,
Oops, sorry. I'll catch my throat here.
Oh yeah. So what really drove you to do comedy? I know you say what was your first step? When did you finally think, man, I gotta give this a go, and really thought about it twice?
I kind of have two answers to that. Like the first time I ever tried it was like I was in theater in high school, so being in front of people wasn't hard. What the hardest part was like being funny. That's
Yeah.
incredibly. I found out writing your own stuff incredibly hard. Reading what other people have written down and saying it poorly, like in high school theater, pretty easy.
Yeah.
But,
Shakespeare's a lot easier than original thought.
But I've always again, it's one of those things where I always loved stand up. I watched a ton of it. I always, but I didn't know anything about it. You know, I thought I knew you did open mics and then you were on Comedy Central. That was the only two things I knew about comedy.
Yeah.
No in between.
That big space that matters.
Yeah, I'm still in the middle.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm just at
But-
the open mic phase. I wish I could get
Yeah.
one step closer.
I'm not even there. I just talked to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
my
but-
comedy.
It was I was just hanging out with like a bunch of creative people because I was going to an art college.
Yeah.
Which was the first college I dropped out of. There's more to come.
I was gonna ask if it paid off. I knew you were in an office job, so I was like, oh, he definitely made something of himself, you know?
Now I work in the warehouse. This is just my desk.
Yeah. He's like, I'm actually at a library right now.
He
Yeah, I
goes,
gotta keep
don't
it down.
know
I keep getting dirty looks from this old lady. But it was just, I don't know, it was just one of those things where it was like I decided I wanted to do it. And I goofed around like with my buddies about stuff in college. And I did one open mic when I was like 19. And then I didn't do it again. And I moved to a whole other city. I moved to Bloomington, Illinois. And I just made friends with some people. And then there's a guy there who loves stand up and he always wanted to do stand up. And so I was like, dude, let's both do it. Like, let's do it. And we both, we wrote our bits. We were running bits by each other. And then we get there and the night of, and he backed out. Like, he just was too nervous.
damn.
So I was like, shit. And so I did it. I just got real drunk and I was 21 in a college town, or 23 in a college town. So it was pretty easy, like, because I just had to talk about like fingering, you know.
You just talk about playing video games and how you got lucky one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote a joke about like, I had a joke about eating Doritos and then fingering a girl. Like nothing good, nothing nothing that I'd want to have out nowadays.
Yeah.
But like, just really surface level, not great jokes, but that's where you start.
I was gonna say, well, you got to go somewhere. You got to start somewhere,
Yeah, but I didn't. I did well, which was nice. Because if I did badly, I probably would have quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I just would dabble. I dabbled, and eventually, like, because I was getting up once a month, and then eventually it was like twice a month, and then once a week, and then 2 times a week. And, ended up moving to Indianapolis just through a series of fortunate events, and
Yeah.
ended up I never meant to even visit Indiana, and I've been here for like 10 years now. This is
That's the
bullshit.
same. That's the same story a lot of people have. They're like,
Yeah.
once you go Indiana, you never go back. You know what they say?
That's terrible because we started here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that we can't leave it. I've tried to move out of this state 3 times.
So hard.
It's not happening.
Something goes wrong.
Yeah, you're just here, man.
It's a lot like Derry, Maine for like Stephen King books. It's
Yeah.
it's like something just drags you back.
Yeah, it does. It's just like as soon as you get across state line, you like get an ankle monitor on your. You guys had that issue before? You never had the ankle monitor issue?
No.
I think they called it house arrest or something. I had
Oh.
issues with it, but
grand larceny or trafficking. I don't know what you're talking about here.
that's a big Indiana thing too. A lot of house arrest.
Hey,
Yeah, it is.
a little bit of jewelry.
Yeah, but Indianapolis is treating you good. It's
it's been great. Like there's a lot of benefits to actually being here, which was just lucky happenstance because like the scene's big enough so there's a lot of stage time, which is really good, but it's also like small enough to where you can get to know everyone pretty quickly. So if you're doing stuff, you can figure out the other stuff to do, and then you can show up there. And then it's also like 3 hours from like 5 different scenes, like Louisville, Lexington, Chicago, Cincinnati, Columbus, Dayton. Like it's so close to all these other scenes, so you can you can get your good 5 or 10 here, and then go showcase in another city, and then they make you feel like you're really, really funny because they've never heard any of these jokes before.
Yeah.
And then you meet people there, and it's been great for a networking standpoint and also like stage time because comics in New York and even LA, where they have like a lot shorter sets, where like they'll be doing 3 minutes is like pretty standard. Like here, you can do 5 or 10. Like if you've been doing this long enough, 10 minutes is super easy to find, but that's like unheard of in New York outside of like paid spots, and that goes to like Joe Rogan or all these big names. And so it's good to be here where you can really develop an act and a voice versus 10 3-minute sets.
Yeah.
Or 20 3-minute sets for your hour. So yeah, it's treating me real good. I really can't complain as much as I would like to.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like you said earlier, if you just complain more, that's how you get ahead more in life, right? So, I mean, when things are going good and it's hard to complain, I mean, you just feel like you're at a stalemate, maybe.
No, it's just I don't know. Like it's some people ask me like, "Where are you from in Illinois?" I was like, "I'm from middle of nowhere." I've learned Indiana, Ohio, Iowa, Louisville, like Louisville. I said Louisville's a state. Kentucky. It's like it's all the same. It's all the same. The Midwest is just all the same, and it's not a bad thing. But it's like it is. It's all the same. It's all just good people.
Yeah.
Pretty flat.
Once you get below Kentucky, it starts getting a little rough. The Tennessee area.
Yeah, people. Yeah, the people are. You get down in Alabama. Fuck.
Yeah. No, but the Indianapolis is a good comedy scene. I'm glad that it's treating you well. I really like watching you get up there. I know, and with you traveling all over the place, I'm happy to see just kind of people that I've been watching and kind of studying off of going places. So that's nice. It's nice.
It's nice.
We were talking earlier before we got on here. You went from Indianapolis, and like you said, you performed in Louisville and Cincinnati and all those great places. Now you're going to the Bahamas.
I am. Yeah, I am. Which is really cool. And here's a little secret for you comedy nerds out there. Write clean. Like you don't have to only be clean, but make sure you have clean jokes, because I kind of got this gig because people were asking around. They're like, who can do 40 clean minutes? And it's just because I've written a lot of jokes. I have 40 clean minutes, so now I get to go to the Bahamas. Whereas I know a bunch of other very good comics, or a handful of others. I don't know how many were asked, but they were asked to do it before me, and they couldn't do 40 clean.
Yeah.
Suck my dick, other comics. Be clean.
Is that like a Christian cruise or something? Like
No, it's a corporate resort, I was told.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Which
Definitely
is
don't
cool.
want
It's
any
funny.
anal talk.
What was that?
I said they definitely don't want any like anal talk on that one. They're like, oh, gee.
Probably not. Everyone's eating a lot of seafood. Everyone's real gassy. You don't want to do anal around there.
Yeah.
You can't pick on the boss.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But no, it's like a resort, and it was funny. My buddy who booked me, he was like, can you do 40? And I was like, yeah. He goes, okay, all right. It's they're gonna fly you out. They'll give you a hotel. You could stay for a few days. And he was like, it was only like, he's like, it's only like $300. I'm like, yeah, but they're flying me out and giving me a hotel. I got to go on vacation and I have to work 40 minutes one time. Like, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good deal.
Darn.
Yeah.
I get to do something I love doing.
What was I gonna do this weekend? I guess I'll have to move doing the laundry with mom.
Yeah.
If he was like, and it's going to cost you $300, I'd be like, that's still pretty worth it. Not gonna lie.
No kidding. A $300 trip to the Bahamas any day of the week. Sign me up. Yeah, you
No, which is cool. Like, this is the first time something like that's ever happened. Like, I've gotten a chance to do cool shows, and like I could pretty much travel to any state because I've been doing this long enough. I know people, and I can put a bar show together or something like that. But it's been nice that some other like things are happening, and I'm getting to headline more and more stuff. And so, because it's that middle gap. It always feels really weird because it doesn't like. It's like driving through like Texas where there's no like close landmarks flying by you. So you just sometimes don't feel like you're moving.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have things pop up every now and again to remind you like, oh, this is how it works. Okay. All right. We're not insane. We're not, I worry that I'm delusional all the time. I'm always like, if I just been faking it real good.
I just think I'm doing okay. I don't know. Yeah. That middle area is hard. I bet. I mean, it, like you were saying, you can throw a bar show and stuff together, but that's what you always want to see, that next step up. And obviously you're on that right path, man. I mean, you're on it.
Hey, we're trying, baby.
Yeah, you're on it, man. You are there. You just keep on trucking, son.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too, is like, even if this is as far as it goes, it's like, hey, sometimes you headline a club, you still have a day job. I'm like, this is still a pretty good life. This is still pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty fun.
Not a lot of people can say they go out and do comedy whenever they want to, really. I mean, only a handful of people. I mean, hell, I work a day job and I tell people, yeah, I do open mic comedy. Really? And it's like, yeah. And they're like, I'd love to do that. It's like, well, you can.
Yeah.
No, I can't. It's like, yeah, you can though. You can.
Like, well, not with that attitude. That's literally the only thing stopping you.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, that's it. That's nothing.
Your feet, in the car.
Yeah,
that's all you need.
Well, I mean, some people get real nervous. My buddy who was supposed to start with me for years and years, he would have the same thing happen. He's like, I think I finally got the jokes together. I'm going to do it. And I'd be like, you got it, man. And then I'd be like, how'd it go? And he'd be like, I didn't do it. Like,
Do you still get nerves like hit you every now and again, or are you just like,
oh yeah, I'm like, I think it's a good sign. You know what I mean? It means I care, I think.
Yeah.
Also, I like working on new material. Like, there's always something a little bit new in my sets, in my act, because that keeps it lively for me.
Yeah.
You know, it keeps me having fun. So I'm always like a little like, ooh, is that gonna work? Ooh.
Yeah,
because it's. Oh, I mean, a perfect example is this week I did a show on Sunday, and I had a great set, amazing set. Like I was hosting too, so it's like hosting's a little bit harder spot sometimes to work it in. Had a great set. The crowd was awesome. They loved everything. And then the next day I did a show. I'm just in the middle, just doing a little 10-minute spot or whatever. Crowd, nothing. They just didn't like any comedy. So I'm like, what is that? So there's always some nerves because you never know if a crowd's gonna randomly it wasn't even just me. Like all like the 3 comics ahead of me had rough times.
Just like good
Like-
luck as you're walking out on the stage. Like have fun
Yeah.
with that one.
It wasn't like it was just like comics being like, we try. I don't know, man, because it was
Yeah.
just a lot of polite smiles.
Yeah, those are never the fun ones. Those are
Quiet ones. I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine. Oh, I've been there.
Yeah,
those are rough days, rough
Yeah.
nights for sure.
yeah. That's the other thing too. It keeps you on your toes. There's always a bomb.
Oh
There's always a bad show around the corner.
Mhm.
and I feel like if
Hopefully,
you
there's
think
always a good one too.
yeah, exactly. But I feel like if you're not like thinking that you've bombed or something, like if you think that every set that you have is fantastic, I feel like you're not going anywhere either.
Oh man, I've met comics that are like, I've never bombed. Like they've said that to my face, and I'm like, first of all, I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm sitting right there in that corner.
Yeah. But it's like it is such a weird thing where like just you I'm not like a hilarious dude. I have people that like I just know they're just so much funnier than me just in person. They're just like quick and funny and witty, and like they're just hilarious people to be around.
Yeah.
I'm not that. Like if you're just self-aware enough and work hard enough, you can write a joke, you know?
You got a self-motivate book and everything coming out soon.
Shit, I could. I don't know. I know people make money on those.
Yeah, dude.
3
Start-
pages. Get up. Do shit. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Repeat.
Yeah.
But I really think, like, I mean, the long and short of it really is as simple as that, where it's just write a joke. Did it work? Okay, why didn't it work? Try and fix that. Try it again. Did it work? Yes, no. If it worked, write a new joke. You know what I mean? Like and then you just keep doing that, then you get better at it, and then you get quicker at it, you know?
Yeah. Do you record yourself and like go back and watch, or are you able to do
All
that?
the
'Cause,
time.
like, I was about to say
All the time.
sometimes I can do it, and then there's other times where I just feel like it's cringy. Like doing the
It-
podcast has definitely helped me out more because I'm more used to hearing myself talk. But like at first, I couldn't do it. Like I just
Oh.
couldn't do it. Like I felt terrible about
nails
it.
on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Oh, I still
Your
don't.
voice, specifically, your voice, nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, 100%. No, it is. Yeah, my cackle, it's bad. It's
No,
bad.
everyone hates their voice. It's really weird. Everyone hates their voice, and it was so hard to do, especially to like get in a habit of it, that I eventually just had to do my set, go outside to my car or like just outside and just force myself to listen to it immediately. Because if I didn't do it then, I would never do it. And then I got better. I could listen. And then, you get over that initial like that cringe
Yeah.
where your skin hurts just listening to it. Eventually, you get over that, and then it's because it's like watching game tape. You're talking football earlier. I know you sports nerds watch your game tapes, but it's like, what did I do to get this laugh? Why did I not get this laugh? What did I do wrong? What did I do?
Yeah,
Oh,
breaking down each footstep, why you stepped on the stage like this and it creaked.
Yep.
You have that problem?
I don't listen to this podcast ever.
No?
No, I know that if there's like a section I think we're gonna like remove, then I'll remember where we were at and I'll skip through and I'll take that section out. I've never listened to it. So this is just actually a conversation. This is a fantastic one because this is the only time I'm gonna hear it.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, I hear probably 10-minute sections of it when I'm editing video and stuff too, but I haven't ever sat and listened to it end to end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a podcast, that's got to be weird. Like comparing them is they're different things. You know what I mean? Where like stand up is like every 12 seconds, you're supposed to be getting a laugh.
Damn.
Podcast, yeah, just be interesting,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta hook it. It's hook after
Yeah.
hook.
Like I run me and my two co-producers, we run a show called Monster. That's Tyler Waltz and Kevin Eggleston. Great comics, good dudes.
They are.
We run a live D&D show like twice a month, and it's on stage. People buy tickets to watch us play D&D. It feels like we've tricked them.
Yeah.
But we do giveaways and prizes and stuff. But like the difference is insane. We're doing stand up. I was running when I was first running the D&D shows. I was like, oh my god, it's been quiet for like 40 seconds. They hate the show. They hate the show. They hate me. I'm bombing. But it's like, oh, they're not laughing because you're describing a city, you know what I mean, with vibrant words. Like that's why they're not laughing.
Yeah.
But so it's different. It's the different mediums. Podcast. Hopefully it's easy, fun to listen to.
100%. That what more on the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I could never get into that, but I promote it for, or not promote it for you guys, but I tell people about it all the time because it's so
Oh, appreciate
different.
that.
Yeah, no problem at all, man. My pleasure. Like, I think it's so awesome that people can bring stuff like that to the stage
Yeah.
and actually make something of it, like you guys have. Like, that's awesome to me because obviously everybody knows Dungeons and Dragons is something that like everybody says they don't know how to do it and they wouldn't like it, but as soon as you sit down, I'm sure as soon as I sat down and had somebody explain it to me, I'm sure I would love the
Oh,
game.
yeah. There's a whole movie. Just go
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah. And I
The movie's actually pretty good too, which is
yeah,
nice.
that's what I've
is.
heard. That's
It
what I've
is.
heard. And I'm sure it'd be awesome, but I mean, it's just cool that you guys can make it into an interactive thing the way you have. Like I saw the lineups where, if a certain character's does this, you have to drink that. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
To make it interactive with everybody. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I mean a live D&D show is nothing new because there's podcasts that'll go do live shows but they already have a fan base, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like how can I make a show that builds people that want to see the show? And it's been really interesting because I've seen other people do like live D&D shows and it's just them playing D&D. Like it's not a show at all. It's just
Right.
them sitting and that's not fun for anybody except the players. You know what I mean? Like that's so like I was like, all right, how can we make this more fun? Okay, people get to name NPCs, people get to win prizes, we do dice, we give away dice, we have chants, we have cheers, we have sound drops. Like I was like, how can I make this fun to just if you've never played D&D, how can this be a fun thing to go like, oh, I just want to go do this. So that's been the fun challenge and it's still growing and evolving and it's been really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to make it out to one of these one time.
Yeah.
I will. I'm going to be there.
I've seen your stuff on
Yeah.
Facebook. It looks interesting as fuck. Because I've played Magic.
Yeah, that thing that's not D&D. You fucking poser. You piece of shit.
You want to be at least be a man and own up and say you haven't played the game. Okay?
No, I haven't
No.
played D&D.
No, it's just so it's the same thing. It's like I mean, Magic just had a big crossover. I also used to play Magic until it got really expensive. But like they just had a D&D crossover. But it's like, yeah, it's everyone kind of knows Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Yeah. You see that whole white box right there?
Yep.
That's full of Magic cards.
I was like I had the Pokemon and the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That was the most I got into anything like that. Never got into Magic or Dungeons and Dragons, anything like that.
Yeah. I was a big. I've been playing D&D for like 20 years now.
Really?
Like, yeah, I've been playing since I was like 15.
It looks expensive.
What was that?
I said it looks expensive.
I do. It's literally. I started it because my buddy. We were just hanging out, and he was like, "Do you ever play D&D?" And I was like, "No." And he goes, "Okay, well, I have this Final Fantasy game that's kind of like that. Do you want to play it?" And I was like, "Okay." I thought we were gonna go get to the books and like this, and he just was like, "Okay, so you're a fight." He's like, "You're a fighter, and you're in this area." I'm like, "Oh, we're just doing it now." Okay, all right. And we didn't have dice and paper. He's like, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "I don't know." Punch the guy. He goes, you knock him out. I'm like, I'm succeeding on everything. This is weird.
Yeah.
But
No,
it can be
money.
super cheap, but it can also be incredibly expensive. There's a great company called Beatles and Grimm. Matthew Lillard actually is like co-owner of it. The guy from Scream and Shaggy and Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
But they'll release a D&D module, and then they will release like woodcut maps and all these like amazing things that deal with not the book itself, but like chapters of the book, and they're not cheap, but they're so beautiful and they're so gorgeous that it's like, oh my god, I want them. And they do limited runs, so they're like also like sought after. It's amazing. So it can be as cheap or as expensive as you want it to be.
Yeah, any of those hobbies, any of those hobbies can, like you said, be as cheap or as expensive. Yeah, this one exactly right here. Jake spent too much money on this. Yeah,
a lot. I spent a lot of money.
No, you invested in your future and yourself.
Yeah,
I like that attitude, Tyson. I like that attitude.
Yeah, Jared's a good co-host. He goes, how much? I mean, he goes, what's my half? I was like, you don't have to. He goes, what's my half? I was like, you don't want to know.
Yeah.
I was like, I just buy it. A little bit more debt. Nothing, not a big problem. Just pay it.
Dude, if you're already in debt, just add some. It was going to be there anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. It's just money, right?
Yeah. That's what I like. How you did the thing that I do. Ask twice. If they say no 2 times, you go, all right, I tried.
Yep, I did what I did. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here because if you ask a third time, it feels like you're bothering them now.
Yeah.
You know,
And then they'll go for it, and you're like, you don't want that.
you're like, ah, fuck, I knew I should have stopped it too.
I was
Damn.
gonna say, so half your microphone was $80.
Yeah. That's
Mm,
and then you got to look at it and be like, I just can't right now, man. Sorry,
yeah.
shouldn't even have
Like,
asked. Sorry.
Called my bluff. Fuck.
Yeah, shit. I'll have to get
Hey.
you next week.
I'm so glad you mentioned it. $300.
So on the nerd news, man, how's your podcast going? You guys just started off. I just saw you guys released a new episode. You, Tyler,
Yeah.
and Calvin, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about that a little bit before about how like upgrading things and like checking the themes and whatnot. Like, so we were doing one podcast that was releasing twice a week or 2 podcasts a week.
Yeah.
And we were also doing daily shorts, and I'm doing stand-up comedy basically 5 nights a week. And so like I'm doing all the stuff, and it was just getting really, really hard to juggle. So we took a step back. We kept doing our daily shorts, and we kept asking ourselves, like, what do we want to do? So Nerd News is our whole channel. Like that's me and Tyler. That's a channel. It helps do monsters. It's really wild thing. Like we're trying to get some other stuff set up under it as well. Like it's very ambitious, but like so we just got our podcast back. We're doing it once a week, and I'm just a guest on it. Like this is now Tyler's baby.
Okay.
Because I didn't feel that I was bringing enough to the table. Because he'd be like, "What'd you look up for nerd stuff this week?" And I'd be like, "I drove back from Kansas. I nothing." You know what I mean? Like, and I felt like I was dragging us down.
Yeah.
But now it's back, and I'm going to be on one here soon, and it's a new format, which is good. So it's like 20 minutes of like what's going on in current nerddom, and then like 20 minutes of like whatever the guest wants to talk about in the realm of nerddom. So it's like fresh and also nostalgic. So that should be. It's a really cool like mix and a concept now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot to mention this. Tyler and I went to high school together for like the whole time.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
We graduated from the same high school. Yeah, I know him.
Oh,
His mom
I'm
used
sorry.
his mom used to babysit him when I was a kid. This is a real thing.
Wow, so you like really know him? Okay, yeah.
No, I haven't seen him since
Wow,
he really grew his hair out,
he did in fact grow his hair. It's the craziest. So we do the shorts, and the short like our nerd new shorts they're getting traction. People like them and stuff.
Mhm.
We're at Gen Con, which is a huge nerd convention. We're walking around, and all of a sudden people are like, "Hey, is that Tyler?" And people are recognizing Tyler because of his hair. He has a very distinct look. I'm standing right next to him, like, and me, and nope, not me. Okay, you don't recognize? Okay, all right, all right.
Let me put my glasses back on then. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
nope, I'm in the glasses. I was even in the shirt one time. People,
You're like, damn, okay. Do you just like go? Do you like go to the bathroom and silently cry when that type of stuff happens, or are you just like, no, good for him, good for him?
no, I sneak vodka. I snuck tequila into the con, so I just was drinking it. That's what I was doing.
That's a good call. I'd probably have to do that too.
That is a good call.
Yeah, I sneak
Well-
shit with me all the time.
Well, so here's the thing. I'm a beer guy. I like beer. I also like tequila too, so it's not like it was a real rough ask.
He's a big crier on tequila.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, nice. That's called an emotional expunge. He's wringing it out.
Yeah.
But Gen Con, they'll bring in Sun King will do beer, a specific beer every year, and it's like a new beer and a new can, and it's like $7 a can, and it's also not great beer. It's like
It's like you got to rush this. You forgot about this till last week, right? Yeah.
No, it's not even rushed. It's like the most inoffensive. It's the most like everyone will drink this beer. It's like such a like non-committed beer. It's just like there's not a lot of flavor. It's $8. I'm only here for the can. I think they know that.
It's their version of Bud Light, basically.
Yeah.
Kinda. Yeah.
But
what is your go-to beer? Are you like an IPA guy, or are you like I'm a Budweiser guy.
I like it all kind of depends. Like if I'm doing craft beer, I like a stout or a porter. Like if there's a nice coffee porter, I'll have like 1 or 2 of those. Like there's a Metazoa in town has Trash Panda, which is a coffee porter, but it's like a blonde coffee porter. Great.
I can.
If I'm drinking to just drink, Miller Lite, or any light beer.
Okay. I
I'm
can
not one of
believe
those guys that's like, I don't drink. I don't. You drink domesticated beer? No, I'm like, I'll drink whatever.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I just Budweiser is my go-to.
You
I've
didn't like my
never.
beer that one day.
No, yeah, you had some trash beer that one
It was
day. It was like
Gumball Head.
no, it was something else.
Yeah.
It was like a flavored something. I don't know.
Gumball Head's not bad. I think I have weird hot takes on beer where it's like that's by Three Floyds, right? Their beer's okay. I think it's just overhyped because people are like, oh, you can only get so many. It's so like that's fine. Yeah, beer's good. I like beer.
Have you
There
ever
you
had porter, Jerry?
No, I've never had a coffee porter. or
Oh
any
my
of-
God. So
Yeah.
I like IPAs and I like craft beer. So I like IPAs and I can't think of another one because I'm a jackass.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Pilsner, Porter, Lager.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah.
say any word. It's probably a beer. A Hefeweizen,
I
a
just
sour,
know-
a Gauche,
I don't know all the ones I like. I know there's like blondes and there's ale,
Kolsch.
all this other shit. But this dark shit he drinks is like Guinness if you dropped it in a mud puddle. And Guinness is too much for me.
I had a friend give me a coffee peanut butter porter one
Oh,
time.
that sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loved them. I took like 2 sips of it. Was like,
Oh, I know what
man,
you're
I
talking
can't
about.
do it. I was like, I
I
can't
had
do it.
the strawberry blonde ale. That's what you didn't like. And that was from
I don't know.
Quaff on.
yeah, yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah. They got a pineapple one now. Oh,
I'm just not.
Yeah.
I'm not big on the hoppy stuff. Whatever he had that one day
Yeah,
was
it's-
pretty hoppy.
Yeah. I'll typically get like I feel bad because I feel like I'm Teddy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine because I'm like, do you have a nice Pilsner? Do you have a
yeah.
nice, you have a nice light, inoffensive Pilsner?
Yeah,
Oh,
I-
jeez.
I feel like it says a lot when people judge you a lot on what kind of beer you do drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a judgmental look. Like you buy the wrong kind of beer now, and people definitely call you names. You know.
That's what. Dude, I'll do shows. And this happened my whole career. I'll be drinking a Bud Light or a PBR or a Miller Light. Like it doesn't matter what beer I'm drinking on stage because I'll have jokes are like I like drinking, I like beer, and then no matter what beer I have somehow been I'm always drinking the wrong beer because then someone's like, oh, I thought you said you're drinking a Miller Light. I thought you like beer. Like I go fuck you, you fucking idiot. Like it's
What are you drinking? You're drinking fucking Bud Light. Shut up. That's what it
Yeah,
is,
Real
too.
beer.
Yeah.
That's not your real hair, sir. Shut the fuck up.
I like real beer. That's why I'm drinking a Bush Light. Like what are you? Okay.
It's the same company, you dumb redneck.
They literally just changed the label. That's all they did.
Uh,
Oh yeah, that's how it always is too. Or it's somebody who's if they say that they are drinking something like a coffee porterhouse or something like. Or,
Porterhouse. It's
They're
now a
eat-
steak.
yeah, it's now. A
yeah,
steak.
it's a steak soaked in coffee and put in a blender. That's no
Oh.
wonder you didn't like it. Sounds terrible.
You just, you just
Somebody
gave
tricked
6
me.
Republicans a hard on.
Yeah, somebody.
Say
tricked me.
Steak.
Somebody mentioned carnivore diet. What?
What? I
Oh,
couldn't do
shit.
the carnivore diet.
You can't do any diet.
I'm dieting right now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Holding up my dinner for this.
I was about to say not eating for 3 hours isn't dieting. Calm down.
This is my
What diet you on? Or are you just doing like calorie count?
No, I'm just fasting. I just don't eat past 10 and I don't eat till noon.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
So
That's
it's like-
that's the hot diet right now. It's you're getting into ketosis.
I don't know all the specifics. I just know I've lost like 10 pounds. It's taken me 3 months, but I found that doesn't win.
This dude is not on.
Hey,
a
there you go.
diet, Tyson. Do not let him lie to you. Him and I literally shared an oatmeal raisin cookie 2 days ago.
That was last week.
I was like, hey, was it between noon and 10? You
Yeah,
know?
but the cookie was this big.
Yeah,
That is okay. All right. That's a cake. That's not a cookie. That's not what I
Exactly, yeah, yeah.
anticipated.
and he still split it with me, and then ate the whole
I-
thing. He's not on a
I,
diet.
lo- I thought it was weird that you guys were splitting a cookie.
He was leaving my house and I
We
had
have
the
that type of
cookie,
bromance.
and he looks at me, I look at him, and I was like, "And you want some of this?" And he
We
goes,
give off,
"Yeah."
yeah. Anytime there's food around, I'm a fat guy, man. I give off those vibes. Like, hit me up. You got something good? Let me get a piece of it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like about like the keto, like the fasting and whatnot. They always phrase it like it's this crazy thing. It's like if you just don't eat for 14 of the hours that you're awake, you'll lose weight. Like, yeah, because you're not eating. It's
Yeah,
one,
yeah, no
less
shit.
calories.
It's no secret. You're starving yourself. That's what you're
So
doing.
I just don't eat my my desk kept Reese peanut butter cups, and it works out.
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
not?
It's easier that way. Just don't snack as much. Bingo, lost weight.
See, and then there's other
Yeah.
people that say snack more.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Eat less often.
They're like,
You're-
eat more. Sir, I sit at a desk all day.
Yeah, that's your problem.
It's gonna stack
Like
up.
when they want you to eat more, it's always like eat broccoli 7 times a day. It's not eat 4 candy bars every 3 hours. You
Yeah.
know?
And who can eat broccoli once a day? You know what I mean?
Can you believe after I quit drinking 7 Mountain Dews a day, I lost weight and my urine is now clear?
Yeah, can you believe
Oh
that?
wow, that's great.
When you lay off the Buffalo Chicken Speedway rollers,
Oh,
you know?
boys.
I mean, you can pry that from my cold dead hand. You back the fuck off.
Yeah, I had a stuffed taco one. Son.
dude,
I went back. I turned around. I went around the block, took the first bite of that, and I was like, fuck me running.
Yeah.
I went back. She's like, you got hungry? I was like, these are fucking delicious.
You know what's wild about those
Hell yeah.
those Speedway rollers? They're the Buffalo Chicken ones are always gone at like 6:30 in the morning. And
Yep.
you're like, there's a lot of people with acid reflux going right now.
This guy knows rollers.
Oh.
He travels
Yeah.
via car.
Yeah. Bucky's this is how ridiculous I am. I found out Ohio's getting a Bucky's just north of Dayton.
Yep.
So I was like, well, I'm going to be going to Dayton a lot more now.
Brisket sandwiches, here I come.
Dude, brisket sandwich. Dude, if you've never been to a Bucky's, it's such a wild place because it's like a Walmart and a gas station. Like fuck, it's and like a good restaurant. It's the weirdest shit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's almost like it's like very busy. It's very compact too. Like you feel like you're shoulder to shoulder with everybody.
Yeah, dude, every time they have the mascot there, I take a photo with them. Like that's
That's a good call. Have you noticed any changes in the mascot or anything, or is it always the same costume?
I think it's the same costume. Pretty sure different person.
That'd be kind of. What if it wasn't? What if they just paid a Bucky's guy to travel in the mask?
Oh man,
that'd be tough. They're 100%. Like they're
Hey,
24 hours,
but-
7 days a week.
Bucky pays well. You know what I mean? They got their signs up.
They're
like,
I've questioned it. They're lucky. They built one close to here. I'm out of the electrical business.
yeah.
You're telling me the car wash manager makes $69,000 a year base?
Yeah.
With incentives? I'm hitting them all.
Yeah,
I'm hitting them all.
If I have to yell every time the brisket is fucking done in 5 minutes, I'll yell whatever.
He goes, Bill.
Yeah, yeah. Like, what'd you do all day? I made fudge and jerky. Oh, why are you driving a BMW? Because fuck yeah.
Because of a fucking beaver. That's why.
Yeah.
Mind your own business.
My friend Buck.
My rich Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
That'd be some shit. They'd be making lives out here in the middle of nowhere. It's always in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I've been to one in Alabama and Tennessee.
Yeah.
Middle of nowhere. They're,
It's like Dollar
Happiest staff.
Yeah, Dollar General.
Happiest staff.
Oh yeah, they see a cornfield, they get a fucking rager.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they call their friends. Mike, he owns the Bucky's. They're like, Mike, I found it. He's like, I got one built 3 miles away. They call it Dollar General. They have 10 locations. They both build right there.
Yeah, dude. There's a
Back to
Dollar.
back.
You can literally drive every 5 square miles, and there's a Dollar General. I think that's a fact.
Yeah. 10-mile radius from my house. There's 3.
Yep, I believe that.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're convenient.
I'm not even shitting you. Literally, Shelbyville, Milroy, St. Paul.
Yeah, those are 3 places I would expect a Dollar General.
Those all sound like names of Dollar General.
Shelbyville's got 2.
Hell, there's even a Dollar
Ooh.
Tree, by God.
Oh shit.
Man, I saw it was a Dollar General and then a Dollar Tree for like just there's the same building. Like it was the 2 buildings. I was like, that's all right. Not even across the street.
No
We're just
shame.
no competition anymore, huh? Just come together right now or something
They
like
gave
that.
the people at CVS and Walgreens a goddamn heart attack. They're like, we could have done this. We could have been next to each other all these years.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, I think Taco Bell and Pizza Hut broke that barrier to begin with.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like they just
No.
came together. Haven't seen
I'm not
one.
gonna lie. I've been eating real cheap lately. So what I'll do is like Monday, I'll get a pizza from Costco and I'll eat 3 or 4 slices a day. And that's $10. That's 3 or 4 days of food. And I'll just go to the old KFC Taco Bell.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's that-
Or if I can find a Long John Silver's, I'm eating hush puppies for a week.
You're
Hey,
shitting
like-
for a great week
Yeah.
too.
Sometimes
Like,
you get to enjoy a good meal. Okay.
I'm a dumpster monster, but even I'm like, casual fast fish food. No thanks. That's wild.
Right.
I don't do it for the fish. I do it for the puppies.
He's all about the hush puppies.
Yeah, they're like, how much fish do you want? I was like, 1 piece. They're like, you get 3 sides. I was like, hush puppies. They're like, sir, that's 16. I said, put the tartar sauce in the fucking bag.
Like, it's him again. Shit.
They're like, get the box of sauce.
Oh shit. What so what that's your go-to now is pizza? That's your budget saver, huh? Just straight.
Yeah. Well, dude, Costco specifically, because they get it's like 18-inch pepperoni pizza. And then they also have like $1.50 hot dogs that come with a soda. It's none of this is healthy. I don't recommend this for
Yeah.
anybody.
Even life.
This is Jake's diet too. Don't worry. That's the diet he's
Yeah.
on.
It is.
But
I had a place
I'm
called
saving
Just
so
Right
much
the other
money.
day.
what was that?
Just Right. This is the name of the food place I ate at. You know, they're not wrong. It's right.
It's just
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
They get it wrong? No, they got it right. It
Yeah.
doesn't sound confident. It doesn't sound like good. It's like, it was just right.
Yeah. Somehow it's been on the news. They're like, this place is amazing. I was like,
Yeah. It's all right.
I think nobody in that town has taste buds because their Pizza King oversalts the shit too.
I believe that.
Nuts.
Yeah.
They're like,
What town?
can you believe Bill died at 49? I was like, where'd he go for lunch every day? Pizza King?
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah.
and believe it 100%.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, let me guess. Hypertension? Was it hypertension? I'm guessing hypertension.
And he was a tax accountant. Yeah, I could say he earned it.
Which town is this?
Rushville.
I was about to say this is every town with a Pizza King.
Yeah, that ain't no shit. I
Yeah.
think it's just in the recipe. They're like pepperoni, sauce, cheese, soda.
You ever had a Pizza King that had the little train in it?
Yeah, no, there was one in Franklin.
Yeah.
Someone was running a train in a Pizza King? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
man. Yeah, man. You gotta. I mean, that happens more on a weekly basis, but every
There's
day,
Jared's parents. He's a trained baby.
probably. Yeah, we're still.
Oh, that beats up.
Yeah, we're still looking for my father. We don't know who he is, but pretty certain on the mom.
Very certain. There's a 1-for-1. It was a hospital in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a twin, so I'm not certain if I'm me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
How is life as a twin? I'm sure that was hard. Does your brother like have a same name? Or is it like
no, I got lucky. Luckily my parents weren't like Tyson and Tyler. Luckily it was now my buddy's Tyler. This is bullshit. No, it's Tyson and Levi. So it's low end, it's chicken and jeans. You know what I mean? Like,
there you go. I was always wondering, like, is it every twin? Is that every twin that had like similar names?
You got Rebecca.
I mean, I get my parents are like, they're already overwhelmed. Like, I gotta think of another name. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I feel like my wife and I were talking about it because she's pregnant at the moment, and we were like,
Oh boy.
if we ever had twins, what would you do? I was like, a fucking Sharpie marker. I would have it on me at all times, and they'd be marked. That's how I'm remembering names until we get used to it.
100.
Yeah, my mom was so confident. I was like, you sure that there's no way that you gooped up? And like, no, we got this. We know. Like, I don't know. I see pictures, man.
Yeah, we both have the same moles and everything. You're positive on this?
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh shoot. Well, anything else you want to drop, man? Any dates or anything like that?
Oh yeah, this is releasing tomorrow. Come out, Helium. They got Spooky October. I'm upstairs or Spooky Snack Size, Fun Size October. I can't remember. They're doing a ticket sale. It's $5 tickets, so it's a pretty good deal. So
Yeah.
I think they're doing it for everybody, but you should come out and see me. Thursday upstairs at Helium. Saturday I'm in Fort Wayne at the Fort Wayne Comedy Club. And if you know anyone in Seattle or Wenatchee or any of the other places where Bigfoot lives, come check me out early November. But find me at Nerd News, look for the Nerd News channel, or at Tyson Cox Comedy. I do a bunch of fun stuff all over. If you're a nerd or a cool person, fine.
Go follow this guy, everybody. Tyson, thank you very much for coming on today. We enjoyed it. Plenty of laughs. Good
Oh,
advice.
this was fun.
I hope everything keeps trending up for you. Again, thanks for coming on. We're looking forward to having Tyson on our show at Capone's on November 30th at 7 p.m. He will be our headliner that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come out and see him then as well.
Let's
Again,
get drunk.
Let's do it. Yeah. Woo, free beer if you buy it for us. All right.
Tequila.
Hey, thanks for coming on, man. You have a good one.
All right. Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.